Alright, welcome back, yeah, beautiful bastards, to Assassin's Creed 3. We have to go, oh boy, back here, back over, all the way over there. Fine, all for father. I see how it is. Hopefully there's like a fast travel point there, you know, to save time. There isn't. The closest would be this. So I guess we have to in that case. Would have been nice if that was there. Freaking, I'm so glad that they allowed. Yeah, I was a bit confused why that guy was there. Oh, fudge, it's a gang up. Well, let's just get out of here. But is it Black Flag that breaks the mold and finally allows you to freaking fast travel to synchronization points? You can fast travel to synchronization points, correct? Oh, I would have died there. Landed right on those spikes. Not this way. I swear to God, I remember. Did freaking Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood and Revelations not allow you to fast travel there either? Am I crazy? Don't answer that, okay? Look, all I'm saying, excuse me, is that, you know, just a couple more fast travel points would have been nice. Per se, freaking any. I know that these are fast travel points, but still, like, you know, you have pretty much a big dead zone starting from here, like, all this. All this. This is a big dead zone. All of it. You can fast travel here, but you can't ever just like have a fast travel point right here. Like putting one right there would save some time. Putting one like right here, or you know, in Valley Forge itself would save time. That's why Ubisoft is going bankrupt. They didn't put a goddamn fast travel point in the most obvious point that they should put one. If I say so myself. Also, what about this conversation? Is this Washington? Or who is this, huh? Okay, pinged over there. Oh, it's the Frenchman!
Monsieur Connor, a pleasure as always. What
Lafayette!
brings you?
I wanted to ask you something. Why is this revolution so important to you?
Since I decided to embark upon this adventure, through all the lords and merchants and soldiers I've spoken to, you are the first to ask me this. Have you ever been to France?
I have not.
No.
One day, when all of this is over, I will invite you to Paris to stay with me and my family. She is the most beautiful city in all the world, Connor. Full of art and culture, women and wine. But
Women and
she's
wine.
sickly
I'm
inside,
sold.
black and rotting. But here is something quite different. On the outside, the colonies are dirty and dangerous, unforgiving and uncivilized. But on the inside, they glow. And that is why I am here. To learn. I want to return home, able to touch France's black heart and make it glow once more.
Oh, okay. Had to look to God and say, like, what is he saying? I can't understand French. Freaking, you know, they speak with these words and accents. It's just so confusing. Hello, Hatham. It would have been nice if, we went together. Broken trust.
We should be sharing what we know with Lee, not Washington.
You seem to think I favor him, but my enemy is a notion, not a nation. It is wrong to
Ooh,
compel
notion, not
obedience,
a nation.
whether to the British crown or the Templar cross. And I hope in time the Loyalists will see this too, for they are also victims.
You oppose tyranny, injustice. These are just symptoms. Their true cause is human weakness. Why do you think I keep on trying to show you the error of your way?
You have said much, yes, but you have shown me nothing.
Then we'll have to remedy that then, won't we?
Sure.
Sir,
Hello, Connor. What brings you here?
the British have recalled their men in Philadelphia. They march for New York.
Very well. I'll move our forces to Monmouth. If we can rout them, we'll have finally turned the tide.
And what's this?
Private
Oh, of
correspondence.
course it is. Would you like to know what it says, Connor? It seems your good friend here has just ordered an attack on your village. Although attack might be putting it mildly. Well, tell him, Commander.
We've been receiving reports of Allied natives working with the British. I've asked my men to put a stop to it.
By burning their villages and salting the land, by calling for their extermination, according to this letter. Not the first time either. Tell them what you did 14 years ago.
That was another time. The 7 Years' War.
And so now you see what happens to this great man when under duress. He makes excuses, displaces blame, does a great many things, in fact, except take responsibility!
Enough! Who did what and why must wait. My people come first.
Then let's be off.
No. You and I are finished.
Son.
Do you think me so soft that by calling me son, I might change my mind? How long did you sit on this information, or am I to believe you discovered it now? My mother's blood may stain another's hands, but Charles Lee is no less a monster, and all he does by your command. A warning to you both. Choose to follow me or oppose me, and I will kill you.
Hold on. We gotta read this important lore right now. Somehow my mother got updated lore, even though she's been dead for frickin' years. Well, that makes slightly more sense. It seems that the Templars weren't behind the burning of Connor's village. You can thank George Washington for that. I'm guessing that part of Washington's military career didn't make it into your history books, but then so many things didn't. Shh! Jesus Christ, you're criticizing us. Criticizing our beloved founding fathers. That's it. You can't do that. That's woke nonsense garbage. Is this all new? Oh my god. This is the updated bit. Fudge. Washington's lack of skill didn't go unremarked either. Charles Lee lost faith in him completely, never going quite so far as to disobey Washington's orders, but not following them properly either. Promptly either. Then in 1777 to 1778, Washington had to defend himself against the Conway Cabal, which threatened to replace him with General Horatio Gates. However, Washington's strength lay in politics, and leading the army was as much about politics as it was about winning battles. Washington had to negotiate between the varying interests of the army, the individual colonies, and Congress, and not just for instructions on how to wage the war, but also for basic supplies for the troops. By all accounts, he must have been extremely patient. Trying to get politicians to give you anything is like trying to get a dog to give up a bone. Actually, my money would be on the dogs, who will occasionally listen to reason. Oh, good one, Sean. Whatever the criticisms of Washington's military strengths, the bottom line is that he won eventually. When the revolution ended, he was the unanimous choice for president. A credit to the fact that he managed to both win the war and not alienate anyone in Congress. Of course, if you're looking for something to criticize Washington for, you don't have to look so far. Look too far. Whatever. He ordered the total ruin of indigenous settlements during the Sullivan expedition. Not to mention, he was a plantation owner, which meant he owned more than 200 slaves. And while, yes, his will did provide for them being freed, after both, he and his wife were dead and wouldn't need them anymore. I don't really consider that particularly altruistic. Oh, am I ending on a low note? Sorry, I'm here to teach you history, not soothe your sense of national pride. Well, hey, the Sullivan expedition. I would say national pride might be a bit low right now in general, so I can't get much lower. Anyway, the Sullivan expedition was Washington's response to several raids by British and fudge, it's been so long since I had to say Native American names. That Native American group, sorry, along the northern frontier. Forces under Joseph Brant and John Butler had attacked forts and settlements in Wyoming and Cherry Valleys, killing and scalping women and children as well as militia. Washington's orders were very clear. In order to root out the problem, Sullivan was to attack and burn as many indigenous people, settlements, as he could find, and take as many prisoners as he could. Sullivan, wait. Now see, take as many prisoners as he could. So, Washington didn't explicitly say to kill them, okay? Just burn them and burn their homes, and, whoever's left, maybe, possibly take them as prisoners, and maybe, possibly just, have your way with them if you decide to. But, I'll look the other way. Anyway, Sullivan complied, burning 400 villages and destroying an estimated 160,000 bushels of corn. His troops also answered previous atrocities with their own, scalping bodies and burning people alive in cabins. Well, Washington didn't order that part of the deal, So, he could be forgiven. He could be forgiven, right? Right? Sullivan didn't limit his troops to active enemies either. He also attacked the other tribe who had stayed neutral during the war. That was Sullivan, not Washington. Washington probably wouldn't have ordered that. And look, respect our heritage, our history, whatever. Slaves, whatever. You know what? Matters not to me. Yeah, people were bad back in the day. And it's best that all history is told, even if it frickin' pisses on the legacy of... Legacy, I say, but frickin' the national ideology of founding fathers and stuff, and how they were great people, Let it all out. This attack had the unsurprising effect of making that tribe into enemies of the Patriots. In the end, the Sullivan expedition failed to stop raids in the area. Those continued throughout the Revolution, as each side sought to get revenge for the violence of the other. The repeated attacks on both sides eventually laid waste to the entire Connor tribe territory, also known as Mohawk Valley. Isn't that his tribe? Right? Because, freaking Rokatohan? That's his name? Sorry. And the land around it. Possibly because the Sullivan expedition, George Washington became known among the Inquirals, frickin' whatever, as the town destroyer, although the origin of the nickname is historically contested. he might have already earned it destroying towns during the French and Indian War. Notice how French and Indian are capitalized but not the war. Isn't that the name of the war? So the war would be capitalized in that, just another spelling mistake, I believe. Now there's a mark of a great statement. It's hard to tell when he got a reputation for scorched earth policies because he did it so much. Oh, come on. You know, that's not fair. Oh, we gotta read about Isaac Potts' house because, Isaac Pott, he's so important. This was George Washington's headquarters during the winter of 1777. The house was owned by Isaac Potts. It's a simple country house in the ever-popular Georgian style. The President of Congress wrote that Washington lives himself in a hut. That is a little temporary cabin such as one inhabited by the poorest boor, which is exaggerated bordering on slander. Washington lived in a tent for his first week at Valley Forge, but then moved into the Potts house with his entourage. The rest of his soldiers were housed in temporary log cabins built around the valley. However, this house isn't exactly the lap of luxury either. The rooms are small, and it would have been cramped quarters for the military meetings that took place here, and the 25 people who ate, worked, and slept inside. It must have been like the 18th century frat house. It's said amongst Washington's greatest achievements was the invention of beer pong. Frickin' Sean, you're fucking such a card. Anyway, the house is a compromise between Washington's need to convey the image of a leader, but not place himself too far above the people he leads. Okay. Are we done? Get to the frickin' story? Stop all the messengers within the time limit. Okay. Do not touch the ground still. I mean, presumably they would be along this, path. Well, hello. I presume that guy's dead. Didn't see him, face planted to the ground, but getting shot in the back, pretty lethal, I would say. Especially of the time. Hold on, let me reload. Thank you. Hold on. And the horse cannot turn tight corners.
I should make sure the village is safe.
Well, might have seen some fire there, I'll be honest. Oh, sneak around, okay. Huh? Freaking hell. Monsters live in these woods. Is it the Mothman? Possibly. Skunk ape? Bigfoot? Yeti? Sasquatch. So many names for the same character. Or I guess, you know, Skunk Ape is technically the, like, Louisiana version of Bigfoot. Yeti's the freaking Alaskan North version.
Unka giga oya rungwe.
Charles Lee.
Nahoda? Ka nuwe nye honenu.
I like how I talked about, like, you know, them having conversations. But, you know, I guess came back in the story anyway.
Onakti ashchagane. Te domzom da kedaste.
Yeah, well, Charles Lee ain't really the best kind of person. Huh? Hey, sorry, man. Oh, oh. Ah! 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 Shh, nothing. You don't see anything, guys. That'd be crazy if, like, you know, you killed them. Like, I thought that was the whole point, where we're not supposed to kill them. I'm trying to protect my freaking clan, and I killed them?
Nahoda?
Gwegon ha krori ne Charles Lee. But Triot de hona do honzoni an kiat wanto. Dano gan easy on say na what is it?
Atoga tiga rungwe.
Waharu zi dizat ni gora denu. Zia sa de nyanda de squat ni gora gani. Nik zi ona gan rune de. Zi gwan ho garum de.
Te got nyo ska giga.
Gwanek di gwan you scan zi what gwanya has in ya squat.
Oh, no.
Statsege. Dan you zat ni gora di hanto. Dano what does want ducks out de ne zungwe da sum.
Zadarissa.
Unga dorissa no na za heyum.
No, please, brother. As in, you know. Oh. As in, you know, friend. Brother as, you know, ally, friend.
That is a dansum. Zika do het stane. Redun hagedum. Charles Lee, Mountmouth, was at the Hajib. Asagonat dumase. Zina hold them patriot. Renadeno Yuni. Jurhan Saga. Asagonasete. On doctangi camoderio. Ronudio hot quenu. Ungenungue da summa. Oh, diatanum statunge.
Oh.
Iwe ya nawando taingwa ya danustaduge.
Hey, that's true.
Ona was sadarissa in Jadala.
This is just the beginning, mate. I'm sorry. He's not even there. That's a -1 game. Hold on. I gotta read. Their disagreement came to a head when my friend confronted Connor with the knowledge that his loyalist allies had planned an attack on their village. In the ensuing fight, Connor was forced to kill his friend. So annoying when that happens. Yes, it is. Oh my god, look at that. That's actually nearby a fast travel point. Thank you. Gods, you shine upon the mission designer.
We must hold this position for as long as it takes. If the enemy is allowed to push through, we will lose what precious...
Wait, now. Fudge. I have to check something, actually, thinking about it. Can I talk to, the clan mother and talk about what happened? That seems like a big freaking thing she'll talk about. Eh. If not, I'm going to be disappointed. Okay.
Kana dogu ramaheo. Ya tak kweni kwa oriwio agiru.
Tiun kwe hun sera denyu ro di tara kwan ti ene kono gwadi ya da hunada kwe. Jinua ya te dewa derio. Doga ona ya ka hewe ya da yung gwadi hwayanda she tona ya dewa yere.
Ya. Te wesek. I jumhuza ne gaa.
Nexti doni gari wesh. Ohniyo di ayu kwa garunya de.
Angwa ya da nosta de.
Kwa dere ya ta ya dewa gani da ya dewa deni dina honda dawe. Doga era andewe de ne gon on junhunjake. Yahtaye de watka o dini gwari hoda. Da weriane de wahawi dini juguenu.
Yes. Home is where the people are,
Onik zi anza der harda de.
not the land.
Ni gari we sego de wakado hunzoni.
Deo de hunja hunrona jage da ya guatara.
Okay. Back to the mission.
We must hold this position for as long as it takes. If the enemy is allowed to push through, we will lose what precious little ground we have gained. The sacrifices your brothers have made today must not have been in vain. Now go! Bring the fight to our enemy! Make them rue the day they marched upon us!
Battle of Monmouth.
Connor, my friend.
Monmouth, June 28,
You have arrived just in time
1778.
to bear witness to our glorious victory.
Where is Charles Lee?
That Batar. He
The
shows up in
Batar.
the middle of our preparations and just takes charge. Screams at everyone to advance, and then rides away. I am left to pick up the pieces. Where did they come from?
And where did they go? Where did they come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Send word that we are falling back! Everyone, to me! Now! Now!
I will hold the area
Haven't
while you
done
bring
that
them
in a
to
bit.
safety.
I grant you my finest soldiers to serve as your personal guard.
They're going to die.
Do to ensure you are victorious. Bonne chance, mon ami.
Bon chance. Okay, wait. Platoons and a single cannonball. Oh, wait, sorry.
We'll push these redcoats back yet? That should slow them down. Bought us some time, sir.
How do I do the 2 platoons? Do I have to wait for them to, like, get in position?
We'll push these redcoats back yet?
Hold on, guys. I need a full sync. You think right there would count? Oh, it did.
Perfect shot. That should slow them down.
Look at that. That's the one guy from the platoon left standing there.
Bought us some time, sir.
Should probably take out the guys that are like right here, you know? They're the closest, so you know.
That should slow them down. We'll push these redcoats back yet? Bought us some time, sir. We'll push these redcoats back yet?
I'm not sure if we're gonna last this long, man. I'm a little scared.
Bought us some time, sir.
Yes, I know. Frickin' did I miss all of them? I still missed them. Wow. One more. Come on, we can do it. Ah,
We
right.
are low on ammunition, sir, and the enemy advances.
Then we need to pull back, rejoin the others, and cover their escape.
Hold on, guys. We gotta read about Battle of Monmouth. The Battle of Monmouth wasn't particularly significant strategically, but it was an important proving ground for Washington and the Continental Army. It was also a near disaster, but I'm getting ahead of myself, and that's naughty. Very naughty. Once the British learned that the French had joined the Revolutionary War, British troops were ordered to withdraw from Philadelphia and march to New York City. That's quite a march. I bet they couldn't wait for the invention of the motor car. So, if you think about it, I could play Unity next, you know? I guess Unity would be, like, next in the timeline, right? But of course, we have to go and do frickin' actually Rogue. Whatever. The Continental Army was just finishing its winter at Valley Forge, and George Washington was anxious to try his newly trained troops. He decided to attack the British column in an attempt to delay it, or stop it entirely. Washington chose Charles Lee to lead the advance guard in the attack. At first Lee said no, saying that the British troops should be left alone. However, when Washington ignored his protests and offered the command to the Marquis de Lafayette instead, Lee agreed to fight. Lee's troops caught up to the British column at Monmouth Courthouse and attacked. The day was hot, more than 100 Fahrenheit, and soldiers on both sides dropped from heat exhaustion. Despite the weather, the Continental Army was doing well until Lee mysteriously ordered a retreat, a move that still confuses modern historians. Today I thought it was going to continue on, but no. People must have thought he was quite the pacifist for such a war. For such a warrior. Though, of course, people didn't know what you and I know now. It's nice to feel clever, isn't it? First time for you? Shut the hell up. Anyway, Lee's plan backfired. Washington arrived to find his troops retreating, but rallied them and attacked again. The two armies fought until nightfall, when the British sneaked away under the cover of darkness, leaving the Continental Army victorious. But the British Army well on its way to New York. Still, it was proof that Washington's troops were finally a match for the British. The battle secured Washington's reputation and destroyed Lee's. He was arrested, court-martialed, and kicked out of the army entirely. Entirely? I'll take that. I'll take that horse. Never mind. The horse is gone.
Get back to the others! I will take care of this!
Hey, I mean, technically all I have to do is shoot them. Oh, hold on.
Go! I can deal with this!
Hold on, let me reload. How you doing, sir? Good. Better watch out for those, troops.
Don't worry about the redcoats. Go join the others.
Do not worry about the redcoats. We're all fine. Just don't look behind, okay?
Well done, my friend. You have saved many lives today.
Hello,
Connor.
Washington.
Charles Lee has betrayed you. He forced retreat in the midst of battle, hoping the loss would take the lives of your men and see you relieved of your command.
What?
I'm sure he will come and spin a tale saying that he was outnumbered or I was somehow to blame. All lies. I will say it one last time. That man is your enemy, and he will not stop until you are dead or dishonored.
Connor's tale rings true. Lee was acting most odd upon the battlefield.
I will investigate these allegations at once.
The time for that is long past.
This must be done properly, else we're no better than those we oppose. Never mind the political ramifications of such an act.
Should you choose to spare Lee's life, then I will take it myself. Enjoy your victory, Commander. It will be the last I deliver you.
Bombshell, and then I just walk away for sequence end. Full synchronization. Okay. Bit of a long load. Medium saddlebags recipe.
Something's happened, Desmond.
Huh.
Abstergo has your dad.
Where?
Italy. Same place they were holding you.
What are you two waiting for? Let's go.
There's more.
Hello again, Mr. Miles. I hope this message finds you well, or as well as it can, all things considered. It appears we now each have something the other desires. I propose a trade. Bring me the apple, and I'll return your father to you no worse for the wear. Should you refuse, he will still be returned, albeit much worse for the wear. I assume you'd like to avoid an unpleasant outcome.
I always knew it would come to this. Just not so soon.
How
I
long
wonder
is
if
this mission?
Abstergo even knows what's about to happen. And has this been a part of their plan all along? Maybe they want the world to end. To see it all burned away. Then they'd have their new world, ripe for the reshaping. We talked about looking for another power source, leaving him there. It's probably what he'd want, for us to finish the mission. But I can't. It's hard enough taking a life, but letting one be taken? Knowing there was something I could do about it? Not a chance. Might be I'm risking my life, risking all our lives to save an asshole. What else am I supposed to do? That asshole is my dad.
He damn sure is. But how long is this part?
Probably holding your father on the upper level. Same place they kept you. There's an elevator bank down the hall. Try not to let them see you.
They know I'm here, Rebecca. There's no way they don't.
This is a bad idea.
Hey guys. I want to look up like how long this section is. Maybe we can squeeze it in.
Hand over your weapons and come with me, sir. I can show myself in, but thanks for the offer.
I'd rather this not turn ugly, Mr. Miles.
Then let me through.
Subdue the subject, please.
Huh? Oh my god. Jesus, right through the noggin. Okay. Elevator going up, please.
Fourth floor.
That was the button for the 4th floor.
Well, you've learned absolutely nothing since you left us. Walking into an elevator in the middle of a hostile environment. Really?
Yes.
Where's my father?
You'll see him soon enough. Now be a good boy and wait for security to fetch you.
You're gonna have to climb the rest of the way.
Of course. Fucking hell, shut the cameraman out. Okay, there.
Need eyes on him. He can't be far. Where the hell is he?
Hello. Oh. I think that guy had it worse, I'll be honest. Hold on, let me... Oh, I think they both fell. Never mind. Hey, how you doing, man? I see. You're flat as a pancake. And that ain't cranberry sauce. Did you just try to shoot at me? Hold on. Let me up first. Let me... Ah! Come on, you wanna go? Off. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'll show you what you did to me. There you go. Enjoy the trip. See you next fall. This way. You, sir, hold the door. What? Huh? Are you alive down there? For God's sake. How did you live? Fucking
Your dad could be anywhere, Desmond. I'm sorry, but I just don't know where he is.
wasting my goddamn precious time here, man.
That's okay.
Other guy had the decency to die on his way down. No, you freaking had a parachute apparently. Anyway, sir, can I go in the door now? Thank you. Ah! Oh, look at that. That's a lovely outdoor section. Excuse me, I'll just... Thank you for letting me get back up. Please, please wait. How do I not have a gun yet, man? Off you go. There we go. World savior here.
Give me the apple.
Daniel!
Let's not draw this out. You got nowhere to go, and I've got a gun. Speaking of which, it's the 21st century and you're still running around with only a tiny knife for protection? It's stupid. All right, Desmond. Game's over. Not now. Not now. Я еще ждет работа. Нет. Get out!
What the hell was that?
Huh? Am I supposed to chase after him? What am I supposed to do? I'm guessing chase after him. Excuse me, guys. I have to get this guy. I think.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Oh. He's fine.
Enough is enough, Mr. Miles. I invited you here in the spirit of cooperation, but you responded to my hospitality with only violence. I had hoped we might preserve you and further study your memories. But you're not worth the trouble.
Where did he go?
I hereby authorize the use of deadly force. Kill the bastard.
Oh,
and then
he's up here.
bring me the apple.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm almost there.
Where's Vidic?
5th floor. Ooh, now I got a gun.
Vidic's office is up ahead.
Oh.
You killed him.
Eh.
Perhaps, but one full of promise. He accomplished so much. And
Missed.
so well, and now you've taken him from me, from us, like the apple. Like Lucy, we want to help those
Don't you dare
who
mention Lucy.
to save it from itself. You keep getting in the way. All our hard work.
Ah, how did you live?
You're a button gnat. All your kind. Maintaining the erroneous belief that we are evil. The work we do is wrong. We enrich lives here. We save and transform them.
Oh, that door.
You just keep taking and take what isn't yours.
Dad?
Not so fast, Mr. Miles. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm the one calling the shots. Now give me the apple.
You want it? Fine. Here it is.
Wait! No!
Oh.
You never should have come here. You put everything on the line. For what? So you could rescue your father?
Yeah.
Putting everything on the line, making this video so long, doing this mission. Do we get the big scene? Alright.
I'd get the power source hooked up before heading back into the Animus. But it's your call.
That was the plan, Dad. Great minds think alike, right? You think I have a great mind? Anywho, we're gonna call it here. Just because, you know, I don't want to risk it. I hope you enjoyed this episode, you beautiful bastards, and we're freaking right there at the end. Just basically 4 main story missions left. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.